done one of these in a while.
It's been a while, that's for damn sure, man. Damn.
Certainly has. Who's ready for some nudity?
Nudity? Well, I ain't showing my titties to nobody. Sounder's not working again?
Yeah, that's the second time this week. There it goes. It's just really delayed, I guess. I think their site's been having issues this week because I had to relog into it and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Guess I'm lucky.
Let me turn the music down a little bit more here. Rincy Phil is here.
Unc Phil.
The scare alert. You have to forgive me. I haven't done this for a while. I don't even know how to run these anymore. How do we do this?
Do what? What are you trying to do?
It's the show that isn't a show. How do we run a show that's not a show? I don't know. Did not mean to rhyme so many times. We are here. It's the September edition of the State of the Streams. We usually do these at the end of the month now. Because
monthly recap, shall we say?
We just try to keep we kind of just change things up a little bit. We've been the last time we did one was in August. We had Scales that joined us, and we kind of sat and talked for a bit. And we're like, you know, we come on here every week. It wasn't like escape show levels or anything like that. It was just like I wasn't done by any means. You know, I just was like.
Yeah. And
then you're like, the one day I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. And you're just like, you know what? Let's just fucking start streaming some games.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, you know, you can only talk about so much stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So, I figured it'd be more fun, too. And I think everyone's been liking it. But from what I gather, I think they have.
I had this weird issue, by the way, where my video just randomly freezes.
Your video randomly freezes?
Yeah. Whenever it's webcam video coming in, or if it's like I'm playing video during the intro, every once in a while it freezes. I need Shale to assist me here.
That's weird.
I don't know if it's like an OBS setting. I updated my video card driver the other day. I thought maybe I had a pending update, and that did not do it. So I don't know what the hell. It just started recently. Around the time I put this new card in. You muted again.
I'm not muted.
Did you laugh silently?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, I didn't. I was just laughing a little bit, and it wasn't a hard laugh, so the mic didn't pick it up.
Well, you know, we've been having some upload issues over here. Winky face. Just making sure, you know. It's a whole other story for a whole other time. Welcome to State of the Stream Zone. We've got really nothing on the docket. We're just going to chat with you guys, see what's up.
Got a whole bunch of clips for you.
Oh, we got a clip smorgasbord going on here
tonight. We've got the Golden Corral version of clips.
It's basically like, it's going to be pretty much like one game. Here's how it's going to be. I'm saving one. I guess you could technically watch it on YouTube right now, but I'm saving one for October. And I'm going to do one tonight because it's fresh in everybody's minds. So, I'll be honest with you, I went and looked at how many clips I had over the past month. There was really nothing during, let's see, in the month of September, streaming-wise, I had my Windows installed. So I was out pretty much like the first 2 weeks of the month.
Yeah.
We played a night of Duke Nukem Returns. Thank you, Shale, for that suggestion of a game.
You didn't like it?
No, I did not like that game. Shale wants me to go back to it, and I promised him I'd use it as a crutch for, like, I've got nothing else going on this night. We'll use it. So someday I probably will return to it, but I did not like it. It sucked. But anyway, so TP Poker had been throwing out some suggestions. I'm having a stroke.
Well, are you smelling toast?
Yes. TP Poker threw out some suggestions, and one of them was Max Payne. And I had actually been to a retro store in August and found Max Payne. But I found the Xbox version, and I did not want to play with an Xbox controller. I found that they released a PS4 version. It was the PS2 game, PS2 Classic or whatever they call it. Yeah. So I found that they had released that on the PS4, and it was in the summer sale. So I'm like, it's like $5, whatever. I'll get the digital version. So I shelled out $5. Okay. Ages ago. So I picked it up and I said, okay, we're gonna play some Max Payne. What the hell was I in for?
Well, it's a PS2 game, so you know it's not gonna be, a hand-holding game. So.
I read the review before streaming because I'm like, is this gonna be one of these games where I get stuck? Or is this going to be one of these like typical Rockstar games that's going to have control issues? Spoiler alert, it is, but it's not a Rockstar game. They just published it. But anyway, so I played it, and I was starting to enjoy it, and then I got to the end of the second half of the game, and that is where things took a horrifying turn with this game. A horrifying turn. Nice. In fact, it was so horrifying, we had so many clips for this game, that's what I'm getting to. With 58 clips that everyone took. Jesus. 58 of one game, mind you, that were out there. Mostly from Shale, but good old DM helped out a ton. As did probably a little bit of Doug Griffith when he was here. But, so 58 clips, I smushed those into one video that's going to go up on YouTube next week. But you're going to get to see it premiered here first. Tonight on State of the Streams. Okay. It's a world premiere. That's not really of anything. No one's gonna watch it but you guys. So I'm just saying.
So you're okay, it's our version of a world
It's premiere. Our version of a world premiere with all 10 of you.
Consider yourselves the lucky ones, the privileged,
the millions and millions are gonna watch the world premiere.
Well, actually, the tens are gonna watch the millions and millions of bits coming at you.
Yes. So that's going to come on tonight. But then on the flip side, Harmack has been playing the same game for the past 2 months.
Oh, man.
And he has like 5 clips.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, nobody clips my stuff, man. But
these were 58 clips in 2 weeks versus...
Jesus Christ.
Versus your 5 clips in like 2 months. So,
right?
Just saying.
Maybe it's just that I'm so good there's nothing clip worthy.
Yeah. That must be it. No. That must be it.
No.
I gave Shale a sneak peek at the video earlier, and Shale's words, I'm paraphrasing here, but Shale, I can't get to the Discord, otherwise you know what? Let me see here. Hang on, maybe I can.
Okay, this is where the show's going to break, everybody.
I know. I'm going to do it on my phone because I know if I don't get Shale's words word for word, he will say, "I never said that. I didn't say that."
I never said it was awesome. I said it was kick-ass, man.
I laughed a lot. Oh, no, sorry. This is Shale. And you know this is Shale. You know this is a rave review coming from Shale, right? All right. It's okay. This is word for word. It's okay. It's good for what it is.
That's how.
He deleted it. He deleted it. He's deleting it right as he's deleting everything part of the conversation. He said it's okay. So you know what? Then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make up. Here's what he said. This is what Shell said, word for word. That was the best fucking thing I've ever seen. The best fucking thing ever.
Hey, Hey, look, I took a photocopy of it. Just so you know, look, I got the phone right here. Took a photocopy of it. Well, or picture photocopy. Wow, I just aged myself. Right here, it said, you're right, it is. It's one of the best fucking things I've ever seen. I am not worthy to be even in the same chat room with you.
Yeah.
How do I get to be as awesome as you are? Please show me your tricks. You are a god to me.
Chat room is exactly the word that Shell would use to mean Discord. He always gets that wrong. And yes, he has told me I am a god to him. And Shell, as your god, I am happy to have you as a servant.
That's right. And don't piss him off or you'll smite.
You're about 98% useful. So thank you.
98%. Going for the 100, man. Going for the hundo.
I mean, I think that's a pretty high number in terms of a report card. That's an A+.
That is
2% of the time, he's not quite useful, but that's okay.
Bet he's almost always.
If it makes you feel any better, Del Griffith is like 48% useful.
And 53 or 52% annoying.
Shale 101x100. At least give me a 99.9.
Oh,
All right, I upped it to 99.9 because he gave 100 bits. There you go. I've upped him to 99.9% usefulness. I'm happy once again to be your god. Thank you.
Because only God can be 100%.
Correct, and that is me. That's what Shale said anyway. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not the one who said it. Shale said it.
No, I had to take a screen capture.
And it has to be true. It has to be true because Harmack is reading it.
I took a screen cap of it because I'm like, what the hell? I can't believe he's saying this.
That's right. That's right. I never thought he would say that either. But he said it was the best fucking thing he's ever watched. So that is a tremendous compliment coming from Shale. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna debut that a little bit later on here tonight, whatever. I don't know what hour it is. I don't know what day it is.
Friday, I think.
LOV Eric's right arm is 100% useful.
Useless. That was actually pretty good.
God. I don't even want to discuss what's going on with the league right now. I heard we're going to rename it to Laga Virgins. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Did a birdie tell you that? Nice.
I think I've become that age where I just want to be a get off my lawn person.
Yeah, it's inevitable. It happens. You just don't want to deal with it. It's just when you're younger, you can deal with it. When you get older, you just don't want to deal with stupid anymore.
When I was younger, and this is no disrespect to him. When I was younger, I was always like, man, I can't wait to, move out, get a roommate with a friend, party, have girls over, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm just like, man, I can't wait for everyone just to leave.
If I weren't married to the woman, I'd have her go too.
I sat on the couch a couple weeks ago. I put my feet up and I told my wife, I'm like, do you hear that? And she goes, no. I go, I don't either. I'm getting a call. Let's see who this is. It's a Chicago number. Levy and Gruen attorneys. They just hung up. What do you think I was going to do? Not answer it? It's coming from Chicago. It's one of two things.
Really?
It's either Skates or it's somebody Google voicing.
No. The 773 number?
Yeah.
Wonder if it's the same number I was just getting a minute ago.
Probably, because they're probably trying to call. It can't be Skates. Skates is in Florida, by the way. Oh, that's another thing. Oh my God, we should probably talk about that too. I'm gonna fucking play it. I don't even care.
I don't know who.
Have you heard what's going on with Skates lately?
Yeah, he's in Florida.
Yeah, dumbass plans a vacation when a hurricane hits.
Hey, no one ever said he was smart, man.
Then did a 10-minute live video on it, and then declared himself safe. You know how you can do those Facebook, I declare I'm safe?
They're so stupid. God, I'm safe from a hurricane. Well, the goal of that is don't even be there. My parents' place got destroyed down there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they were like their place was literally
it's destroyed?
10 miles. Well, it's standing, but they've lost a lot of stuff.
No.
They were like 10 miles south of Fort Myers. So they got nailed. So they don't even know what the damage is because the cell service is so bad right now they can't even get pictures.
Are they down there or did they leave?
No, they're probably going to go and end up having to miss my nephew's christening. But
oh, no kidding, dude. That is rough, man.
Yep.
That sucks. I didn't even think about that. I forgot they had property down there.
Yep. They had just finished getting everything up and going. But you know,
fuck skates. I'm more concerned about your parents' property. Fuck that guy.
No, I'm just glad. I'm glad they weren't down there. That's all.
Did he see the hurricane? Oh, we should probably. You know what? Let me screen this real quick.
The hurricane.
Our buddy Phil in the chat is my skates liaison. Because I'll be honest with you, I unfollowed his ass. I'm still friends with him, but
yeah,
like, I don't want to see his posts because I get tired.
Yeah,
I get tired of them. Which I was told by Phil on Call of Duty last. How could you do that? He's a friend. Let's see. I'm just gonna play a second of this. I'm not gonna put it on.
Hey guys, it's Big Al here, coming to you live from.
Oh, I didn't even hear that shit.
Hurricane Ian Central.
Eon? Did he wait? Hang on. Did he say Hurricane Eon?
Hey guys, it's Big Al here, coming to you live from Hurricane Ian Central. Look right behind here, man. This stuff is going nuts. You know, wind, everything out here. I'm over here at Royal Pacific.
It's like a white Al Roker. Seriously.
It's like I'm waiting for.
It's like he's on scene. It's like he's on scene to do the weather right now.
But I'm waiting for what the hell is his name? Hold on, give me just a second.
I'm trying to full screen it because I don't want to show his actual like Facebook account information on here.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Hang on, I think I got it. Yeah, here it is. This is what he's doing right now.
Okay. I'm over here at Royal Pacific.
I'm over here at the Royal Pacific.
Studios. I mean, Joe would rather be at Disney, I'm sure, but I'm not going to complain.
I'm not going to go through this whole video. I'm just saying. Have a look at that mug. Al Woka.
Take it off. I feel our viewership dropping. I'm still.
No, it actually went up, believe it or not. I don't know how or why. Skates has always been a ratings draw.
To quote oh my god, I'm having trouble with names today. But
are you having a stroke now?
I'm starting to think I am. Yes. No. But to quote P.T. Barnum, it's like people just are drawn to the macabre, the unusual. They're drawn to it.
People are
they
drawn
want to look away, but you just can't.
People are drawn to stupidity. That's what it is.
But
people
you said the Al Roker thing, and all I could think of was Grumpy Old Men when Walter Matthau says to him, goes, "Oh, shut up, fat ass."
People are drawn to stupidity.
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, that's his luck. I mean, obviously, I think when he booked it, I don't think he knew there was going to be
debris going off.
A hurricane there.
Let's see if I can.
That sound you hear is the breeze going off.
Let's see if I can turn my camera around here somehow. There we go.
I love it.
God, I can't with this guy. I can't. Tell Skates to get on the Discord. I have told Skates to get on the Discord.
Yeah,
I think he might be on the Discord. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know to be quite honest with you, but yeah. So I was given that from Phil this week to watch, and this video I'm just saying right now here. This video is it's a minute 53. It's not that bad.
No.
Again, I'm not trying to like show. The reason I'm not showing it is because
I gotta give a lot of props to the Universal staff.
Props to the Universal staff. Gotta give the props to the peoples. I love Skates.
Dude, he was south of that thing, so he didn't get really hit that hard.
Should we call him and check in?
No, please, no. God, no. I can go without that today.
You don't want to call him and check in, see how he's doing?
No. Plus, good luck. Cell service down there is going to suck ass.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why he would have stayed. Like, I get you spent like a shit ton of money
Should be able to get it refunded.
on your vacation, but like when we went to Outer Banks, you know, we paid for hurricane insurance,
Yeah.
which, you know, it gives you insurance on these kind of things. You leave,
Right.
you leave with the hurricane insurance, and then you get a check back. So he would have gotten refunded.
Yep.
He's the gift that keeps on giving, something like that.
Yeah. Shit, right?
Something like that.
It's a poor man's version of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it, anyway.
Poor man's version of Santa Claus. He's a handsome son of a bitch. I mean, I guess if you want to. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Handsome son of a bitch.
He's a handsome son of a bitch. Yeah, that's our. I've been trying to get him. We were trying to get him on last week because we did the Call of Duty beta, and you know how Skates is with his Call of Duty. You know.
Yeah.
He always likes to play Call of Duty.
Likes to play with his duty.
Anyway, so that's what Skates is up to. So I received that from Phil. We were trying to get him on to play Call of Duty last week, and I actually called him, and he was in Florida. That's why I found out he was there, because again, I wasn't really looking at Facebook, which I don't too often, you know.
Right, same.
So he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in Florida."
So I'm not near my PlayStation.
I'm not near my PlayStation. I wonder if his favorite song is Peaches by the President of the United States. I'm sorry, United Swaits.
I heard it was Toes in the Sand.
You should call him on stream. Problem is I don't, like, back in the day when we used to do the show, I used to have a phone dialing system. I don't have a way to dial on the stream anymore, especially where even Harmack could hear it. I could dial on my cell phone, I guess, but, you know. Should we check in? We'll do a poll here. Should we check in with him?
They're all gonna say yes.
If you want, we'll check in.
You guys wouldn't be saying that if you lived.
We need a Floridian update. Yeah, I wanted to get him in the Discord just to come chat, you know. Make sure he goes by the right name in the Discord, because, you know, I have people coming in there under fake names.
Yeah.
Chicken
Mine is actually Harmack.
Chicken Little.
Yeah, right.
Like Fat Bitch.
Or they came in as my real name one time. That was nice.
Oh, they yeah, of course, that's what they do. And I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't think one of them was here right now. Wiki
yeah,
wiki.
Right?
He's probably porking chicks like crazy. Nah, dude, he surrendered his balls, man.
Porking chicks, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess watching enough porn will make you think you did.
He surrendered his balls. Did you put the poll together? Oh, hang on, it's live. There's a poll live in the chat right now. Should we check in on Skates? We have one vote. Fuck him in his peach is 90. Wait, how is okay? That was a very quick poll. F him in his peach all of a sudden is 88% winning with 15 votes. How does that work?
It's fake news, man.
I think 15 Chicken Little accounts just voted for F him in his peach.
That was great. That was good. That was funny. I don't care who you are. That was funny.
We'll let that poll go for a little bit, and then we'll. But yeah, we changed this up a little bit because we're not trying to get into the whole Friday talk show monotony or whatever you want to call it. Like, this is even, again, not a show. We just meet up and chat and talk to you guys. It's nothing like that. There's nothing that is ever written or planned out. In fact, actually, you know, really, I take that back. We put together a Google Doc today.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want to talk about? And you know what we got? Here, I'll show you the fucking Google Doc. Hang on. I'll show you the Google Doc. This This was the conversation that we came up with here. There's one link. PlayStation All Stars. or PlayStation Stars, rather. That whole controversy is going on right now.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. A fully loaded show.
I'm like, what's new in the world of gaming? And I'm like, yep, that's what it is. It's the PlayStation Stars program launched. There was something that did happen today, or actually, no, a couple days ago. Google Stadia is shutting down.
Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming.
Google Stadia's donezo, man.
It's been... Google Stadia's been on life support for like a year and a half. That was just, once again, Google making promises that it could not keep.
Yep.
I mean, everyone called it when it first came out. They're like, it's not going to work. And their whole entire system of literally having to repurchase games you already own just off immediately.
Did anybody, just a quick question, and then I'll look at the poll again here. Did anybody actually use Google Stadia? Did anybody try it?
No, I watched a bunch of people that I watch on YouTube try it out, and none of them were happy. I mean, they said it was good. The lag wasn't bad, but it wasn't what they promised. You know, it wasn't 1080 half the time, you know, and shit like that. And the library, they were like, you know, had to pay a monthly subscription, plus you had to buy the damn games.
Well, apparently
You know,
they're I guess they're refunding, which is weird. I never would have thought that imaginable. They're refunding people's purchases on there. Like if you actually went in there and bought games on that service, like they're giving you money back. I find that weird.
Well, they kind of have to, though, because you purchased a license for the game to play it. So as long as you had purchased it, that's why even on PlayStation, even if they take the game off the store, where if you've never bought it before, you can't get it. If you have already pre-purchased it, it'll always be there to download because you already purchased it. If PlayStation were to just shut everything down, there'd be lawsuits up the ass because it's kind of like they came into your house, took your physical media and said, bye.
Haven't they kind of done that already? I can name about like 2 or 3 games that you can't download anymore, even if you did purchase them. Or even like... I guess you didn't, like PT is an example. I guess you didn't purchase it.
No, you didn't purchase
still,
that. That was just...
It's in your library. Why can't you download it anymore?
Because number one, it wasn't a true game. Number two, it was a demo. So, I mean, it was literally not a game. So, I mean, that's the loophole. But now, like, let's say you have, like, your Final Fantasy games on there. If let's say all of a sudden the Sony has a falling out with Square Enix, and so now all their shit gets taken off the store. Well, you would still own those games, so you can still re-download them because you own them. But like, if I wanted to get them, I wouldn't be able to get them. That's how they're doing it. And it makes sense. I mean, because I could honestly say that's the one thing these businesses are going to have to deal with. If they're going to do cloud stream gaming and like cloud-based purchasing and digital purchasing, they're going to have something as a backup to like refund people some money, because if not, there's going to be lawsuits up the ass, because it's going to be like, well, wait, I paid for that. You know, I paid for that, and now you're literally taking it away from me. Going,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in terms of service, where if you bought it. Like, now what could happen,
could be true.
What could happen, and I read this on The Verge earlier, what could happen is that publishers of these games that you purchased, because Google's already said we're going to refund the money of these games.
Yeah.
Publishers could step in and go, well, you've already bought this, we don't, I don't know if who's going to refund that, if it's going to be Google, or they're going to make I can't imagine the third parties having to pay this back.
No, because it's not the third parties that pulled out and said you can't download it.
I can't imagine it them. So so how does this work? Is it like, is it going to, because I heard like Ubisoft, for an example, is trying to find a way to, if you bought a game on Stadia, you link it to your Google, or not, I'm sorry, you link it to your Ubisoft Plus account or something. And then,
you can do that.
And then you transfer the license to the PC. They've done that like in the past when like a couple like video on demand places closed down. I think like Target had one, and if you bought stuff on Target Ticket or something, that you would move it to like Voodoo or something. So you'd still have the purchase, but you would just take it somewhere else. So I think Ubisoft is trying to step in and go, well, if you bought it, you're still going to hang on to it. But then what if some people are going to be like, no, I just want my money back, because at this point, and how's that going to work? Like, and where are you going to take it to? Like, what if you don't have a gaming PC? You're going to be like...
that's the thing. I mean, that's why I'm saying it's like, it just goes to show you how fast technology moves and how slow the laws do. You know, a lot of shit's starting to go digital now, and the lawmakers have been dragging their fucking feet. So, and you know what, though? The console makers that are literally making this shit are dragging their feet, too.
Yep.
It's like the same people. Go back to the MP3 days. Man, they were coming out. Remember, like, you know, fucking Sony and Bose and all these people were coming out with MP3 players, and yet while they were making these, they were also suing people for having MP3s. So it's like literally it's kind of like they're putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah,
and they're doing it, and they're doing it again. And that's why I'm saying, I think, well, right now, I mean, do I see Sony going anywhere? No. Do I see Microsoft going anywhere? Fuck no. Microsoft's like, you know, Microsoft is literally the Amazon of Windows. But like any other platform, like Steam will be fine. I mean, those
Steam will be fine unless Microsoft takes like a real, which I'm kind of surprised they haven't. I read, and we'll go back to the Stadia thing in a second, but I read online that Microsoft said that they obviously acknowledge that PlayStation is a competitor, but the competitors that they really fear the most are Amazon and Google, which is weird because Stadia just went off.
Yeah,
and another thing I read too in the same article from The Verge was that Google was this service was never profitable. It never earned them a dime. They lost millions on this service every month.
Yes, they did.
And they had to shell out like over $10 million to get some properties on it, like Red Dead. Because like Rockstar had to like basically get this game to run on a data center, and everybody's like, well, I don't know about this cloud thing. You know, I don't think this is gonna work. And so, Google was like, well, here's $10 million, make it work. And they're like, okay, $10 million incentive. What's the worst that could happen? I'm making up numbers. I'm not saying that this is what happened, but I'm saying that it was like over $10 million they paid for these properties to appear on Stadia. So they never made any money despite anybody buying anything on that platform. This thing was doomed to fail when it launched.
It really was.
How it made it this far is baffling, to be quite honest. But
that's usually what companies do. They'll try and put shit on life support and just milk whatever they can out of it. But then, you know, it gets. I mean, if you think about it, you know, it was doomed from the start for one thing. Number one, they just didn't. They kind of had the infrastructure. I mean, Google's good and all, but they were competing against other people that were already kind of established.
Yep.
You know, and because you're right now in a generation where you got people like me that I can float either way. If it's a disc, fine. If it's digital, I'm more for it just because I'm horrible at taking care of discs. So, you know, for me, that's a benefit.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at that myself. I don't.
But you got older school people that like the actual hardcore media, like the hard media, the physical media. And then you've got people that, you know, would prefer digital, like myself. Like I said, the only reason I do is simply because I suck at taking care of them. You know, I just always have. That's the DJ part of me. I'll put it in. I'll lay it face down, you know, force a habit, and don't put it right back in the case like you're supposed to. So they end up scratched and all that crap. But but the generation is slowly shifting to digital. When Stadia came out, though, I mean, at that point, you still only had physical media for your PlayStation. You know, I mean, yeah, you could do digital, but you had the option. Stadia was just digital, that's it, nothing. And I think the thing that pissed off a lot of people was a lot of games they offered, people already owned. I mean, they literally already owned, whether it be on PlayStation or Xbox, and they wanted $60 for that game on Stadia, and people were like, "I'm not paying another $60 for a game that I already have."
Well, apparently they came out with some like pro plan where like you pay and it's like PlayStation Plus. They would just add games every month. I ordered I actually liked the controller. So they had a deal where it was like $21 or something, like around Black Friday a couple years ago. And I was like, what's the worst that could happen? I'll just keep the controller for a PC controller, you know. So I ordered the thing, I tried it, and I'm like, this thing's got, you know, it was okay. It worked, but it was not without issue. It was worse than PlayStation Now. Like, it was not there. And
well, like I'll even admit, by the end, before they came out with the PlayStation Plus tier system, by the end, PlayStation Now was really good.
Yeah, PlayStation Now was fine, but I'm going back like 2 years, like before. When it was still
2
like,
years. It was a fledgling.
Still like a little, you know, it had its issues, but I'm like, I would not use this every day, but I redeemed the pro month or whatever I got for free. I tried a couple games. The 2D games work fine. Like 2D games, you couldn't tell a difference. The minute I fired up Doom Eternal or Doom or whatever, no way. That thing could not hit 60 frames on a wired connection here. It just was not. And I had like, at the time, I had like 200 down. There's no reason
there was
why.
No excuse for that.
No excuse. And 25 up, you know, no excuse why it wouldn't hold.
That was the biggest. Yeah, that was the biggest complaint of people is that, look, I got, like, for example, like I got Red Dead on my PS4 Pro. It can do 60 frames. I got it for Stadia. Paid $60 for the game where they said it'll do 1080 and 60 frames, and I'm lucky if I'm hitting 35, maybe 40 if I'm lucky. And the only thing Stadia would say is, "Oh, it's got to be your connection." No, it's not. Never.
Chronicles here. What's happening, Chronicles? Sorry to cut you off.
Chronicles.
No, I haven't seen Chronicle in a minute.
No shit, man.
Shell has said quite a bit here, but this is good stuff. Google has the App Store and dominates the cell phone, Chromebook, and
he's right.
tablet gaming industry. As much as I hate to agree with that statement, they make a lot of money on Google Play. And so does Apple on the App Store. I would come to even think that Apple Arcade and the Google Play Store in itself are actual fucking competitors now. Because these new phones and iPads and stuff can play, you know, pretty current games at decent resolutions. The only thing is you're glued to that device.
The last screen, yeah.
You can't Apple Play it or AirPlay it or whatever you want to call to it. As far as I know, maybe they changed that. I don't know. He also says Harmack finally admitted he destroys discs. Movie destroyer Harmack.
I've never said I never once said I've never destroyed discs. Never once have I said that. I try to take care of them, but shit. Sometimes bad things happen.
He also went on to say Amazon Luna is the same, and to get it more following, they are offering some free games a month if you have a controller and subscribe to Prime, but no real AAA titles. I actually beta tested Luna. I was trying to get them to send me a controller, because I don't know why, but they didn't. But I did play it, and that actually worked better for me than Stadia did, which is weird, but it's Amazon, so at the same point, I'm not surprised. Amazon's got their own Amazon Web Services data centers. There's no reason why they can't compete in that space. Shell says you don't own them, and once they're rotated out, you have a right to them. On Luna or on Stadia Pro?
I think he's talking about.
I think Luna does shift them out. I know that for a fact. I've seen them do that.
Right, but what I'm saying is, well, no, I think what he's saying is like what I said before. When you buy the digital rights to the game, you can always re-get that game as long as it's on that same platform.
Well, Luna, I don't think you buy games on there, unless I'm wrong. Shell, do you buy games on Luna?
That's just, Luna, I don't know. I'm talking about like Xbox and shit like that, and PlayStation. where you buy the game, and now that you own the game, you paid the full price and got the rights to it. The game will always be on their server, but the way it works is, at least the deals they have with the publishers, at least as far as I know, is if the license expires and let's say Sony doesn't feel like renewing it, then they cannot sell to new customers, but they can keep it on their service for existing people that had already downloaded the game, because they technically own the rights to it. Or, well, they paid for the rights for it. So it'd be kind of like just them coming into your house and taking $60 out of your wallet and then telling you to just fucking deal with it. No one's going to go for that.
Just fucking deal with it.
Yeah, no one's going to do that. Like I said, I mean, now granted, yeah, it might, let's just say it's in the user agreement. That's not going to stop people from just suing the shit out of everybody. Because people are going to be, especially gamers, they're going to be pissed off if, let's say...
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how that works on that. I think there's user agreements for a reason, though. And I think that Google technically, no matter how much you put into that, could have said F you and just said we're shutting it down. And that's what. And by the way, that was another red flag when this service went live. Google has a terrible habit and history of shutting everything down that they start. Oh, yeah. Let's go back through the history books, shall we? Let's take a little walk down memory lane of Google products. Google Glasses. Remember Google Glasses? Remember those are gone. You remember Google Plus, the Facebook killer? That one's gone. Google Hangouts, I think, is gone, or at least it's going or morphing into something else. I'm sure other people in the chat can yell out what else they've closed, because they've closed a lot of stuff. I would never buy a console. I would never buy a service through Google other than what I know is going to be around, like Google Drive and Gmail and
their search engine.
I'm worried about Google Voice. I've had a Google Voice number for about 10, 15 years now, and I use it.
Really?
You know when you go to the store and they're like, "Oh, give me your phone number. We'll look up your account." Yeah, you're not getting my real phone number, so you can sell it. I give my Google Voice number so they can spam that, because I don't allow calls on it anyway. Yeah, I've had it for 15 years. In fact, before texting was unlimited, I used to text through Google Voice because I didn't want to pay for a texting plan. Do you remember that?
I remember that. Yep. Yeah.
I've had that Google Voice number that long because I thought paying $20 a month on your cell phone bill for texting was ridiculous, and now it's included.
Yeah, that's when you didn't have unlimited text.
I went to the Kick. I used the Kick app, and I used the Google Voice. Yeah.
Fucking Kick. Yeah.
Don't rest in peace, Kick. I don't miss you or that stupid fucking room.
No, I don't either.
Group chat or whatever. Good old DM says, "Good news, I am back. Welcome back, good old DM. It is nice to have you."
Didn't even know you left.
Good old DM is a reliable, good friend of mine. Since we are rating people on reliability, you know how reliable they are as friends. You know, Shale, we bumped him up to 99.9. We LV Eric, we're keeping him at like 20. What did we say? Del Griffith was 48. I'd say good old DM 99.7. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect like me.
On my channel, though, I'm going to give good old DM a 99.9.
Ooh, wow. 99.9.
He's there more than Shale is.
That is true. How dickish to rate your friends on a fucking stream.
I know, right?
I would give you.
We're so popular, and I like you the best.
You didn't show up for a few nights this week, so I'm going to lower your score to 97.7.
Now go in the corner and feel shame.
Stand in the corner, sir. Make up that 3%. You thespian.
I'll come back later. I'll come back later and flog you some other time.
You think you're some kind of thespian coming in here, preaching your little nursery rhymes? Stand in the corners.
Drinking a taggart of my ale. Have at you.
Fatality. All right, I'm going to read the rest of this here because this is some good feedback here. Good old DM, we didn't even know you were missing. You must be that bored. Now, DM, you can feel free to rate Shale if you'd like to. Well, we'll take your number. Chronicle says 30% on freaking microtransaction is a moneymaker. Yeah, they do take. Google does take a share.
Yeah.
Of microtransactions, as does Sony. Microsoft, I'm sure does too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much Sony takes, nor do I'm sure a Google search would tell that, but I know Sony and Microsoft both. I don't know if Nintendo even does or not. I don't know if Nintendo cares. Nintendo's like, put your shit on my store.
Nintendo, I kind of akin Nintendo is like the AOL of the gaming world.
You know what I feel
like
about Nintendo? I feel like Nintendo finally found like what marijuana is. Because they used to be so uptight, and then they like now they're like, whatever. Like I guess in the latest iOS, like for a long time you could never use your Nintendo controllers on like anything else. Thank you, Shay.
Yeah.
For a long time, you can never use your Nintendo controller, like the Wiimotes and the Wii U Pro controller, all that crap. You can never use it on anything else natively. And all of a sudden, they got into bed with Apple, and I think Apple gave them a peace pipe, and they're like, hey, iOS 16, you compare Joy-Cons, you compare Nintendo Switch Pro controllers now, like, out of the box. And Nintendo's like, yeah, whatever.
Like,
yeah, whatever.
Dude, try this, man.
Yeah, now, Chronicle, now they stop DMCAing people over stupid stuff. Yeah, that's maybe that part of the company doesn't have the weed yet or whatever.
Yeah. But most Nintendo right now just sitting there going, "Oh man, that's some good shit."
Good old DM says, I was driving home with my daughter who went to the movies. This is a family show. You could have put us on. We're good. We're good in the background show.
Right. Do My Little Pony.
There's a lot of people out there cleaning, vacuuming with us in the background. Sure.
Yeah. We're glad to be with you on your daily household cleaning
absolutely. Chores. If I could be there with you to clean a toilet in spirit, then I'm glad to be with you. Subscription services is the way of the future. I hate that, but at least you can install the games, I think. Yeah. Technically. But anything with DRM is no good. And Steam is DRM too, actually, but
is it really?
Steam has its own DRM. They could technically cripple something you have installed because it goes through their launcher.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now you could go through GOG, for an example. You could buy games through GOG and they give you the fucking zip file. They're like, here, washing our hands of it. Here's a zip file. Do what you want. They have their own launcher. They have their own launcher too, but I think it just installs the zip file. Pretty much.
I have never heard of Steam DRM in anything though.
Steam is they're not as bad, but they have pulled games off Steam before. I don't know if you could still download them or not. Like, but they're not innocent to that. They do pull games. Scrolling down a little bit, somebody says EA is the worst for DRM. Yeah, Man. I have never bought anything on Origin for specifically that reason. I've only gotten free shit on Origin, and by the time I actually go to use it, I doubt it'll still even be there. Because I'm sure EA will yank it.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of...
If there's a company...
What's that?
If there's a company out there that really doesn't really care about its gamer base, that's EA for you. Yep. I mean, they don't care. I mean, they used to. They don't anymore. They went the Vince McMahon route and got greedy and just said, "Oh, the hell with you guys. Whatever we put out, you're gonna buy it. So fuck it. You know, we don't care."
I think they're eating crow now a little bit. Like they've EA though, they'll close the studio. They'll retaliate.
Yep.
If somebody shits on a game, they'll be like, "Oh, that studio's closed. Bye bye. You don't like this game? That's a failure. Fuck you."
They haven't closed 2K yet.
They don't own 2K. 2K is...
oh, that's right. They don't. You're
2K
right.
is... I think 2K is 2K.
Yeah, I think they're their own company. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
It's called something else, but it's Take Two is what
Take Two. That's right. That's right.
Take Two is the company. It's Google Classroom now. They're Google Classroom? What's Google Classroom?
Yeah, what's Google? Is that Google Meets now?
Snoodle. Is that like Google Strip Club poker? Good old DM says, "Dear Harmack, search engines never die. Sincerely, Alta Vista and Ask Jeeves." Better put
Shut up.
Put Lycos in there.
Don't forget web crawler.
I think Lycos is still around. Is Lycos still around?
I think they're all still around.
I haven't heard anything from Lycos lately. Who owns Lycos? Why don't they do anything with Lycos? See, this is what Google should be. Look at this. Just look at this for a second here. This is off topic a bit, but fuck it. This ain't a show. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful page. It's just, that's it. That's all it is. Here, search.
Here, Lycos. Go get it, buddy.
Like here, look at this beautiful page.
That's gorgeous.
Think Slash is God. Slash is God. See, right there. He just said that. That's on Shell's Facebook.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to divulge your Facebook, Shell, but that definitely is you. Shell says, I give DM 95% reliability as a friend, tops. Poker says he's a gentleman. Nice. Wow, I am humbled. Chronicle says, give me subs and I will raise your friendship status. Yeah, that's right. If you sub right now, I will up your...
If anybody subs to mine, they will immediately go to 99.975.
Remind me, we got to talk about a grievance with you, Harmack. A grievance has been filed.
Oh, yes. I know
we'll get into that in a second. Shale is... Good. This is, again, if you guys missed this a little bit ago, this is the friendship rating scale that we just kind of came up with on the spot tonight. Shale is a strong 95%. The Switch controller I bought from him works great. See, now you should have just put, what you should have put was, the Switch controller I bought from him works great sometimes.
95% of the time.
95% of the time. Yes. There you go. That would have been it.
That would have been perfect.
Chronicle, you're at 99.9 because I grew up with you. So you've earned your platinum status.
Yeah.
I've known Chronicle since 88, I think. 88, 87? I can't remember.
Damn.
DMCA
dating yourselves.
DMCA still sues people for stupid shit.
Of course they do.
That made Chronicle scream.
Chronicle's a screamer, is he? Chronicle, TMI, buddy.
Cool Dan says, my phone doesn't stream well in the car. Well, you know what? Maybe we should have a radio version. Let's get a radio. Oh, that would be a podcast. We can't do that.
That would be a podcast, and then it would have to be
Then it'd have to be a show. Can't say the S word.
Can't have that. Yeah,
can't say the S word.
Show.
We'll get people flying in here. Oh, he screwed us. He screwed us. He was Harmack. He screwed us.
Yep. All right, fine. The hell with you.
I'm going to go watch AEW now. Bye.
Oh, God.
All the launcher services have DRM, but EA is the worst. I concur. EA is the worst.
I believe.
I miss Dark Spore, which EA shows on my account. Wow. You just dated yourself there, Shale. I miss Dark Spore, which EA shows on my account, but won't let me download the damn thing. Tells me unavailable on Origin. Please download it somewhere else. Wow, that is... Stay classy, EA. Stay classy. Damn. That's an EA... That's a... You know what? That's a... Who did EA buy that from? Maxis? Who used to make The Sims?
Actually, I think that was Maxis.
Hang on. Who made this?
I think
Maxis. That's exactly
right.
who it is. Maxis, 2006. Right? Is that the same game? Spore, you said, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He said not Spore. There was another game called Dark Spore.
Oh, Dark. Oh, I don't know about that one. What is Dark Spore? I thought that was the same thing.
It's like the Spore game, but darker.
Dark Spore was a video game that borrowed creature editing technology from Spore. Okay, so it's Spore.
Is now dipped to 96%.
Shale has now lost 0.1%. For inaccuracies and stupidity acquired from
Wrong,
Google.com.
sir. Wrong. Oh man.
You know what? Actually, and I'll admit this. I don't give a shit. Yorkshire hit the bang there. What's up, buddy? I'll admit this. I actually pirated the fuck out of Spore back in the day, and my PC wasn't powerful enough to play it. So I chucked that disc into the trash. Either that or I fucked up the DRM fucked with it, I think, because I had issues trying to get it to run. It was back. Okay, I'm gonna take it back here. I don't recommend.
I'll be right back.
I don't recommend doing this. I'm just gonna say really how it is and how it went down. You know, you go to those special sites. You know, the Bay, if you will, and they say, "Oh, it is." You go to the Bay, if you will,
Fatality.
and you go to these places, and they're like, "Yep, it's all cracked and ready to go." And then you download it, you put it on a CD. Well, back then it would have been a CD, and then you run it, and it's supposed to run with no issues. But guess what? There's issues, and I think the DRM was the issue. I think that's back when DRM kind of became a thing, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't Spore the first game that used DRM, if I'm not mistaken? Correct me if I'm wrong, Shale. Shale would know. Chronicle. I have Mass Effect series on Origin for a while. It was the only place to get it for PC. Yes, I is also in my Origin library because it was free on Prime Day a couple months ago, actually. I ended up buying it on PlayStation anyway because I'm an idiot. Honestly, now we have a question.
What was it like watching in hieroglyphs? @
What was it like watching in hieroglyphs? Oh, I'm old. I get it. Ha ha ha. Good question. We had a question redeemed, Harmack. Let me put on his...
Okay.
What was it like watching in hieroglyphs?
In what?
Hieroglyphics.
No, hieroglyphics is like Braille. You don't watch them, you feel them.
You're missing the joke.
I guess. Oh, are you talking about kanji?
No, we're talking about Spore, back how you used to burn games off of special sites. You know, the Bay, if you will.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And how it would say,
those.
"Oh, it's ready to go, just burn it," and you do, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah, I've had that happen, yeah.
Not saying I did that or anything, but, you know, that's how it was back in the day.
Oh, I mean, I did back in the day before anyone really did that. There's a game I downloaded called Black and White. Basically,
Really? What was this game about?
yeah. Basically, you're God, and you can either be a good God or a bad God.
Oh, so it's my autobiography. Thanks.
I was always trying to be a good
now
God.
reached 97.9.
No, it was pretty good. It was a pretty cool game. For its time, anyway. It was pretty versatile.
I was hoping my PC at the time would be able to run that Spore game. I don't know if it was that or if it was just a bad, you know, install, if you will.
Could have been. That was the... Unfortunately, when you did that shit, that was the, you know, chance you took, you know.
Yeah.
Back then, you didn't even have the fastest downloads. You'd wait a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know, and then get all excited, like, yes, it's done. And you go put it in, and it's like, bum, bum, ba-dum.
If we're talking about hieroglyphs, I'll take you back even further than that. When we worked at a retail store that I won't name, actually they're gone anyway, but people would either bring in software that they've bought there, and in one of the test units we had, over in the repair department, we would just copy them. Copy them to ISOs and just burn them and distribute them.
Nice.
Yeah, good old DM knows all about that. That's how I got Roller Coaster Tycoon. What a game that was. But to bring it all full circle, I actually, because of that great experience with Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day, I ended up buying that game on Good Old Games. I spent like $5 on it, so I still bought the game.
What a hero.
But I still have that original disc burned. It's upstairs in my office. I still have that original, and it has not warped yet, shockingly.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's still a CD from 98, 99, somewhere in there. Well, we used to burn them all there and just distribute them. To each other, not to other people.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
The best were mass amounts of MP3s. Yes, there was a big hard drive of MP3s floating around there, and then you'd burn them to a 650 megabyte CD. Because this is before 320 bits per second MP3s were really a thing.
128 was standard.
No, actually 96 was a lot back then too.
Yeah. Hey, you're right.
You'd have to lower it. You have to lower it to fit a mass amount on a CD, because this is like
and then
about a meg per file, right?
But you also had to be the cool person who actually had in their car an aftermarket stereo that could play MP3 CDs.
Yeah, I never had that. I just burned them. I burned them to a track, and I just had a binder. We all did. We had a binder in our trunk.
Oh yeah.
Those were the days. You want to hieroglyph me? Here's the days. You'd go out on a date or something. You take your friends out, and you go in the trunk. You pop the trunk. What do you want to listen to? You flip through your discs, and you put that in the car, and you were stuck with those same 9 to 10 tracks the entire trip.
Yep.
I never understood.
I never understood like the CD changer in the trunk. That drove me nuts. Like, okay, I just give me an in-dash CD so I can just change them out. I mean, a friend of mine, there were a couple of friends that I had, I got a CD changer in my car. I'm like, cool. It's in the trunk. I'm like, well, what if you get through all 6 CDs? You're on the highway. Well, then I got to pull into a rest stop, change around. Yep. Like, that's stupid.
And if you hit a big bump, you would that they would skip too.
Oh yeah, it didn't have much memory read ahead.
It didn't have anti-skip protection at all. Like if you hit a bump, I remember because a buddy of mine had it, who may or may not have been in here earlier. Just saying.
Yeah, no, those were the days, man. I mean, shit. I mean, I remember getting my first car with a CD player, but then it was just like, when I got my one car that just came with it, I didn't even ask for it. It just came with it. At that point, that's when streaming audio was becoming really popular. So just use the auxiliary jack. I don't think I ever used a CD player in it. I mean, I can't remember the last time I actually listened to the actual radio. So,
I don't know.
That's me.
What Shell is talking about here? This must have been way back because we're behind on the chat. It's what they did with Westwood. Westwood Studio was shut down because they made them remake the entire building. Takes it from a base builder to a simple follow your limited troops bullshit. Is that EA you're talking about?
Might be. That might be.
Why do I even show up to these shows? All I get is shit. Shayla, you are the king of talking shit, my friend.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. You can't. No. You dish it out. You can take it. Let's go.
Chronicle says,
don't be that guy.
Chronicle says since 5th grade we've known each other. So what was that? 87, 88? If I'm doing the math right. Yorkshire says, hey up. Good morning. What's up, Yorkshire? I know we said hello to you, but hello.
Good morning.
Radio Twitch. Yep. See, somebody trademarked that. We should do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't desem me off the fucking platform for doing it.
Chronicle says SimCity. Yes, Maxis was the SimCity guys. You're right. There's Shale talking about Darkspore. Don't lie, Shale. You played Sporn.
Sporn. Nice.
Is that his special cracked version of the game? the nude mod that Shadow was playing?
It's in his Leisure Suit Larry collection.
No, it's not. Its playstyle was more Diablo 3, is what he said.
Oh, okay.
Darkspore is a game you can't play on EA.
Not anymore.
Correct. Chronicle, you got the store right. They're gone now anyway, which is sad. I do miss having them around. The nearest computer store now is an hour away, and I don't like it.
I got a chest on my head. Well, I did. It's gone.
and I just heard that Office Max that has been open in the store we used to work at is now closing as well. So
yeah,
Office Max is going. What the fuck is going on here?
Office Max is getting replaced out by the bigger box stores.
Yeah, it's called Amazon.com.
Yep. Held their own for a long time, but just can't do it anymore. I used to work for them.
I think these places are all going to... Thank you, Chronicle. I think all these places are going to become like Amazon warehouse centers. I think Amazon is going to put a lot of their shit in there because if you notice, like a lot of the stuff I order on Amazon now, they'll same day it.
Yeah.
And they have it in a couple hours.
Yeah, it depends on how far the distribution center is from you. Like mine's not that far.
I ordered a monitor stand today for my office.
Yeah.
And it came in 2 hours after I ordered it. Like it was nuts.
Damn.
I was like, that's I love Amazon. Like it's killing brick and mortar, but man, you cannot beat that.
No, you can't. But
like, I'm at work. I'm at work from here. I order a part, and by the time I get off work, it's sitting on my porch. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but you got to remember too is you can't let them monopolize everything. Or
I know.
Right now it's nice and cheap, but if they monopolize everything, we're going to be paying a lot of money for a pencil.
I know. Before we go to clips here, I'm just going to read the rest of the chat here because then we're going to do clips.
Yeah, I want to see these clips.
Probably start ending things. Your clips are going to be more complicated because I'm at the. Oh, I don't even know if I can get to them.
Aw.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to probably go to your actual Twitch page and get it. Dude, when I worked at Best Buy's still doing good. Let's just say that so much music and games were backed up multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, Best Buy no longer has an audio CD section. That is.
They haven't for a while.
Speaking of real quick, just a quick derail. I need to talk to somebody that is knowledgeable in the area of vinyl.
What about it?
My parents dropped off a little gift that they didn't want. Someone, I don't know, gave it to them or something.
Yeah.
But it was pulled up. They first of all, they dropped off my wife. They gave her, I think it's called a Cricut machine. It does like, it puts like designs on either shirts or wood or something. I don't know. She's looking into that tonight. And then they
like
drop
a crochet machine.
It's like a crochet thing, kind of, but like it puts designs on things. So I was looking into a way to do T-shirts, like here, for the stream, so that way we don't gotta mark everything up for overhead,
Right.
So I was looking into that, which, by the way, we'll talk about the merch store. We got a new merch store, SlashStreams.com/merch. We got new merch for October.
Yeah.
But then he dropped off a turntable.
Nice.
And I Googled it. It was completely unopened, new in box, had a Bluetooth speaker that came with it. And nice. I'm like, I have not messed with a turntable or a record player since I was a toddler.
Oh, yeah. They're very easy to work with.
So I was putting it together up there, and, you had to, like, put the weight on the, I forget, it's not the needle, the handle thing, whatever it's called.
Talking about the armature that comes over
the arm.
disc.
Yeah, we had to put the weight on appropriately, and I don't know if my wife got it or not. I had to leave. She was dicking around with it. She actually bought
because does it have like the tall spindle in the middle or just a small one?
It's a little one, tiny one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Then you don't need much of an armature, but those turntables are nice, man.
She bought.
You can even go to record stores and actually still get vinyl. They still make vinyl records.
I think she's up there right now because she bought I bought it for her for. Of course, everybody's gonna say I bought it for me. It's not. There's a method to my madness. I know where she's gonna play it, and I know who else is up there, so he's getting the run of it. But I bought her that Mariah Carey album or something because it was cheap on Amazon, as I needed something to test, you know.
Right.
So I gave it to her. I'm like, she listens to music way more than I do. So.
Well, I can probably come up. I got a whole bunch of records here. And Dad gave me, but I think some are water damaged because the basement had flooded at their house. But we can go through them and see which ones work. Some
you should
are actually
bring them up. My mom gave me her old Beatles albums because we thought she had money in these vinyl. She has vinyl records from like the 50s, and I'm like, you may have some money here, you know.
My dad kept the one that's worth a lot of money, which is actually it's the Blues Brothers Briefcase Full of Blues. You can sell that record for about $3,000 right now.
She had one that's worth about 100, I think, but that was the highest one. Yeah. But I got those. I guess I could have dug out, but I'm not really a Beatles fan either, so it's like.
Yeah, I'll bring them. I got 2 crates full of them.
Yeah, let's check them out. I just wanted to see if anybody knows about vinyl because I'm just getting into it, and you know.
Yeah, we'll just toss the ones that are bad because I haven't gone through them yet. I just know that some are water damaged, some just the outer parts damaged, not the inner.
Yeah.
So we can go through it and.
Sounds
what
good.
is broken, we'll toss, and what we'll keep, we'll play for there. I mean, what the hell?
Chronicle said 2 things. Or Scales is here. How you doing, Scales?
What's up, Scales?
Chronicle said that you used to have a map printout of MapQuest when you went on vacation. Yes, I remember that.
And for some reason, 9 times out of 10, it'd have you taken a left turn off a bridge.
Yep.
I don't know why.
MapQuest was good. I liked MapQuest. My first car had a tape deck. Mine did too, and I put the little tape in there that plugged into my Walkman, and that's what I used for music. Was my little.
Oh yeah, the CD player, what did they call that though? It was it
was some kind of tape converter or something, but it plugged into.
That's it. It was a CD. It was a CD tape converter.
Yeah, it had a little cord on the end of it, and you put it in your tape player, and then it would play your CD audio through the aux port.
Yep. Yep.
So I had that, and that was cool, and I used that for a couple of years actually, and then so every time I hit a bump, it would throw it off. It was.
That's why I was smart. The first thing I did was get one that actually had anti-skip, and it would show you like these little lines of like how far it was reading ahead.
Dude,
you'd see if you hit a bump, it would drop the lines down a little bit, and then they'd fill up again.
Anti-skip players used to be like $200. Like they were expensive.
I know.
And then the ones without anti-skip were like $100. So I'm like, well. I'm not gonna do that much traveling, and I ended up buying a car. So like that. Yeah.
Damn it!
I bought that one when I was 14, and then I got the car when I was 16. So yeah, I really couldn't envision it, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank God. No,
not vinyl flooring, Chronicle. Vinyl record. I'm getting into vinyl flooring.
Yeah. I just figured, you know what? Fuck a mop. We'll just bring out some fucking Armor All and we'll skate around the house.
If I am ever going to get into vinyl flooring, I will come to you, Chronicle, because I know you are an expert in basement remodeling and flooring.
And just a word to the wise. Most records you get, unless they're like from the 30s and 40s, are not even vinyl. They are plastic.
Really? So. The one she had up there is red. Like I've never seen a red vinyl record, but it's
plastic.
Yeah, it's completely red. It was wild.
You'll know. Yeah, you'll know if it's vinyl because it's gonna be thick.
Huh.
So
interesting.
If it's kind of thin, that's just plastic. But you get better sound quality out of the plastic than the vinyl.
He says,
but the vinyl just stuck with it. So
he says my wife has one of those. It's something I haven't done anything with. I think I hear music, so I think my wife got it. Maybe she actually figured it out.
The sound quality from a record sometimes, and I kind of agree, you can't beat over a CD.
I might buy an album or two, but like my whole thing is like, and I hated this about CDs. Like, there's only one CD or maybe 2 that I've ever bought where I've listened to the entire thing and loved it, and that was Stone Temple Pilots' Core. And Linkin Park Meteora, I think, was that album.
Yeah.
Those two albums I could listen all the way through, and I liked every single song. Every other album I purchased, like Oasis, for example, I loved that. I loved 2 or 3 of the songs from that album. The rest of them I don't listen to.
Well, these are also a lot of the older records had a lot of good old songs on them. So
Yeah,
back when music was better, and they knew that you're purchasing something that they actually gave a shit. So a lot of the records that are out there, the older ones anyway, they're worth listening to almost all the way through.
I would probably just see if there's compilations out there, like the best of '90s grunge or something, or like.
Oh, like I said, they still make vinyl records. So they're not super hard to find. I mean, hell, you can find a lot on Amazon. But if not, you can go to a brick and mortar, and a lot of them still sell. It's usually in the back.
Good old Tim says, "When in doubt, Mariah Carey will torment LOV Eric. My plan will work perfectly.
This will get him out.
This will make him leave." Good old Tim says, "We're gonna get there. I'm trying to catch up. There's 2 or 3 more lines here."
Oh, because I'm like totally looking forward to this thing. I
have to actually go to my YouTube channel because that's where I put it. It's not public yet, but I had mounted into my dashboard. I think Good Old Dim is talking about a CD. Oh, for CD player. Sorry.
Yeah, right. That's what I had. I had that in my first actual car I bought. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into clips here. Harmack, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Which clip do you want to see first? Do you want to see my clip montage of the Payne that was Max Payne, or do you want to go through your channel?
Yeah, just go through my channel real quick because I only have like 2 or 3 since nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, you guys gotta take some clips, dudes. You gotta take some clips, man. Let me cue mine up here real quick just to make sure I can get into it here. Yeah, Shale said again, if you missed that earlier, Shale said that my video that I let him have a sneak peek of was one of the greatest things he's ever seen in his life. The best fucking thing he's ever seen was his exact words.
That he said, when it comes to video editing, you are a god. How
he
can
called
I be
me
like
a god,
you?
yes. And he said that word for word. And, I'd be able to show you, but he was so embarrassed by what he said that he deleted it. Not really embarrassed. He was so shy.
It's because he was blinded by your awesomeness.
Yes, he was so shy. Shit. How do I view... Crap. This is not going to go how I thought it was. Clips. Here we go. Clips. There's one from yesterday, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, let's take a look at them. I think you'll like them.
So we're gonna just play these one by one here. Why did my alert not work? I didn't see you play an alert.
I didn't either.
Usually it says in the chat window over here that you played an alert, and that did not go off, sir. I'm sorry. Your device of choice is not working.
You need to hit OK.
All right, here we are on Harmack's Twitch channel. This one is by Good Old DM, and I don't know what it is, but let's see. Oh, hang on. This is one of these things where I have to full screen it. Turn the volume up.
That's nice, Harmack. Got a charm to remind he lost half his mind.
Really didn't need to be reminded. Where am I going? Didn't need to be reminded of it, but it's nice. Nice to know they were thinking of me.
Is he gonna fall in the water here? I don't even remember this clip.
Whoa.
Okay, well, Good Old DM will have to tell us what exactly that clip was for, because I couldn't tell you. I guess it was him jumping off his horse.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I meant to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, get any size iced coffee, like pumpkin spice, for just $2.
Yeah, fuck you, McDonald's. Get off of my shit. No damn clue is what he says. All right, this is, well, it's not titled. Good Old DM doesn't typically rename his videos. Let's see what this one is.
Perhaps an OnlyFans sub will jog his memory.
What do you? Is he jealous that I have an only man sub?
That's
An
it.
OnlyFans.
That's what that one was. That was when you said OnlyMans. You had an OnlyMans page. Remember?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Jog his memory.
I forgot about that. Ah. Is he jealous that I have an only man sub? An OnlyFans. Well, that's not going to be lived down easily, is it? An OnlyFans sub.
If you guys didn't know, Harmack has an OnlyFans page, an OnlyMans page.
Definitely an OnlyMans page.
Yep, an OnlyMans page. He's got one. You have to. It's a foot fetish page, so you have to just warning you. If you like feet,
What's up, dudes? Oh yeah.
if you like feet, Harmack's got it for you. All right, let's go to. We got a couple more
Harmack
here.
don't like feet.
Let's go to these other ones here. Again, this is this is clipped by me, and I didn't read. Oh, just like old times. Welcome back, Harmack.
Oh God.
I think I remember this. This is from the other day.
You going down, shield boy?
I remember this now.
Oh yeah.
It's coming up right about here.
Oh no. And of course, so it began.
That was just like old times. One moment, please. See, you need to have some like elevator music to play there. Like.
I never thought. Oh no. And of course,
wait, watch. Go
So
ahead.
it begins.
What was that?
You know,
Look at the frustration on his face. By
just
the way.
once.
At SlashStreams,
God
good
damn it.
choice to use your Prime subscription because according to Harmack, it only works here.
Yes, it does. Oh, guys.
He takes off his
This is gonna
glasses.
suck,
He
but
wipes
I'm
them
gonna have
down
to
in
log off
shame.
here, I think.
Well, this is just like old times.
I'm going to log off, restart the computer.
Welcome
I
back,
think.
Harmack.
Shit. I think.
I like that one. I thought that one was funny. All right.
Looky what I got.
Is that the new iPhone 14
Here we go with
Pro?
more ads. Fuck off up there, Twitch. All right. This is clip by good old DM from 4 days ago as well. More Ghost of Tsushima.
I have no idea what this one is.
I have no idea what this is either. Let's see.
Were you practicing over your week off?
No.
Your fighting skills seem to have gotten better.
No, it's just you've been watching Slash and his fighting skills kind of suck.
Excuse me? What was that? What? Hang on a second.
No, it's just you've been watching Slash and his fighting skills kind of suck.
Let me just let's take a brief time out here. You've been watching Slash, and his fighting skills kind of suck. Harmack, I have not give you a friend reliability rating yet, and now I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, do tell.
69.7, pal.
Well, at least it's 69. I can live with that.
That is a D.
That's fine. D for dickhead.
Chronicle says, here I am thinking it was because of an impressive gameplay moment, and it was nothing. 67.7.
Oh, man.
Dude, Harmack's friend rating is at least 1081p. I should have made up like a number that doesn't exist. Like I should have been like, it's 67.x24.
It's 6017.
60.11. There you go. Dickhead. Can't believe this guy. Cannot believe this guy. Can't take him anywhere.
That's too good. This last one.
This one's still going, by the way. Look, he has no remorse for talking shit. By the way, he has no remorse for it. All right, here we go. This is I
don't normally talk shit though.
I'm fucking with you. This is the last one here. This is from yesterday.
This is hilarious. Oh, this is so good.
Now this is a Harmack. Do you want to set this one up here real quick?
Yeah. Okay. I am playing right now The Last of Us Part 1, the from the ground up version that they did, and
It's a remake.
so I figured, you know what? Because it's Halloween, I'm gonna do basically Last of Us month because I haven't played Left Behind or Last of Us 2. So I figured, well, what the hell? We'll start with 1 and work our way through. So I'm streaming last night, and I'm telling everyone, like, if you guys see anything funny, make sure you clip it and all that stuff. And so we get to the part in the prologue where he's holding his daughter after she gets shot, and he's starting to cry. And then this is what happens. It's just too damn good. Way to break the tension.
Move your hands, babe.
Tommy, Teddy, Tomato, Potato.
Right.
Listen to me. I know this hurts.
You can like see the tears dripping off his face and shit. That's nuts.
I wasn't spoiling the current scenario, or was I?
No, baby,
LOL.
please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah,
This is very sad.
baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Dynamite dropping, good old DM. Dynamite dropping right there. Good one.
Fucked up.
That was so good. Oh, somebody clip that. That was perfect.
And then here's the cherry on the top.
My carrying audience.
LOL.
Way to make a sad part great.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, that is
That was so good.
The Last of Us, which is a game that was remade, came out recently on PS5. Harmack is playing it. And yes, it's getting a series on HBO, which I am pretty psyched about.
I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, it looks really good. But yeah, I was thinking of that clip all day today. Don't do this, baby.
That was a
don't
good
tell
one.
Me. Don't. That's the moment he knew he fucked up.
That was a good one.
Fuck. Like, what a dynamite placement. That was perfect.
That was a good one.
That ranks up there with that one dude getting fucking frozen in the God of War series, where Al right here, at the moment he freezes, the fart goes off. And it's just perfect timing.
I had just played through that the other night because I just started going through that game. I bought that. I had some birthday gift cards that I used, and I bought it. And
yeah,
I love that game. That game is incredible. Chronicle says Pedro Pascal, who's playing Joel in the HBO series, is going to have to work his ass off to top that part. That part, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't tear up over shit, but I was a little misty when I first played that.
Hey, you know what?
I was like, they got me. They got me right in the feelers, man. That was hard to watch. Very hard to watch.
It wore Troy Baker out because the guy just said, you got to make it realistic.
Yeah.
He literally had to put his mind into like somewhere like, normally no one wants to put their mind into it and then do the part. He said by the time he was done, he was like, he had to be left. He just didn't want people talking for like about 2 or 3 hours so he can get himself back together.
By the way, for anybody who's not played the game, that's like a massive spoiler. But it's in the first 10 minutes of the game, so it's not.
Yeah. So it's really not.
It's really not that big of a spoiler.
Spoiler. Yeah. A prologue spoiler, I guess. But I mean, I really, if you haven't seen that by now, then apparently you don't go on the internet, so therefore, or play games, so therefore, it's not a spoiler.
I'm hoping it comes to Steam so that everybody on Steam can. Oh.
It's supposed to. It's coming out to.
I'm hoping it goes to Steam so our PC player audience here can actually, have some fun with it.
According to what Naughty Dog is saying, it's coming out to PC next year.
Good. Well, play that one. It's worth your time.
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't played the
gorgeous.
PS3, PS4 remaster, or now the PS5 remake, because it's been on every fucking PlayStation console since the 3.
But this one video wise and audio, well, not audio, but just visual wise, you could tell what this one gave them the opportunity to show what they really wanted to.
Yep.
And it definitely works a lot better. It feels a lot more realistic.
So, so Harmack, are you ready to take this tractor trailer and flip it?
I am so ready to see this bitch jackknife. Let's go.
I worked a very hard 45 minutes on this today. So I've been playing Max Payne for the past 2 weeks at the request of TP Poker, who is hopefully somewhere lurking here.
You can only hope.
TP Poker had asked me to play it, so Poker, this is dedicated to you. He's probably not here because anytime I ever do anything for Poker, he's never here. But we had 58 clips in the past 2 weeks of Max Payne because the game started out okay. It had an interesting take, and then by the second half, the second and third act of the game, it completely fell on its face with bullshittery, and you will see that in this video I've put together, the best fails of Max Payne. Wait, hang on. That is actually... So, again, this is like a... I'm going to post this on the YouTube page on Monday, but apparently I'm going to have to screen it for any errors. So, if you have any recommendations... Shale said it was perfect, so I have to go by what Shale says.
Yeah, he's a god, so...
He said it was a masterpiece in video editing, so... without further ado, sit back, grab a beer. This is about 12 minutes long, but well worth your time. I give you
this is gonna be good.
The best and worst of Max Payne from SlashStreamsLive. I'm gonna mute. Actually, no, I won't mute my mic. I'm gonna mute. I'll do some commentary. Here we go. This is the best and worst of Max Payne. Back like that. Oh, he flinched. What the hell? What is he doing? He's like doing the worm.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up.
Did anybody catch that?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Frankly, I'm too scared to go to the control room on my own without you and your gun.
The fuck's he shooting? Oh! I love the 360 shot. These are clips that you guys have taken, by the way. All these are from people in the chat have taken these clips. Oh, there's a fire canister. And nothing happens when you shoot it. It's delayed. Delayed reaction. Uh-oh. Dude, it's so hard to move. Controls are fucked, by the way. Oh, it shot him with his pants down. Shot him in the dick. Oh, shit. Honestly, oh, shit. Whoa! He threw a grenade at me. Ooh! That hit me in the head. I can't push this over. Are you fucking kidding me? You have to jump into the window? What kind of shit is that? This is one of my favorite parts right here. Shit, he's in the bathroom. Whoa! What's happening? Hey, yeah. Ah! What was that?
This week on Address Unknown.
I'm not even kidding you. You hit up on the analog stick, and you will literally go sideways.
That's where I always end up anyway.
Do this very slowly. I cannot.
Except that I'm hiding in the shadows.
Oh my god.
That kind of reminds me of the whole beam thing in God of War.
Yes. Wow. Thick move, bro. Uh-oh. Whoa, shit! They're really proud of this dude jumping. Really proud of that. The cutscenes did not age well, by the way, either.
The whole game really didn't.
I can't tell you how bad the controls are in this game. Like, too many clip requests. Try again in 23 seconds. I just encourage you to download it. Clips.
It's those old, unmovable, really you can't move the camera too well type games. That's why, like, when you guys were sitting there making fun of me for falling off the
dude's got a shotgun
beam all the time. That's why, because the camera moves and your character moves with the camera.
I can't get over how bad the emulation is on this. It like has to stop to load a sink turning on. That toilet flush was in the game, by the way. Oh shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, so from this point on, I'm just gonna do a little director's cut here real quick. From this point on, this is the second half of the game. This is when things went very south, and you'll see why. There's a lot of explosions. As soon as he threw that grenade, fantastic game. Loving it so far. Much better than this.
Open, goddammit!
Is this dude with the shot stomach still up and running?
Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking...
Oh shit, he got me. Damn it! How the fuck did he shoot? Shit, someone's in the bathroom. Oh, he's in a shitter! Whoa, what the fuck did he... Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta go grab a clip, eat fast.
Yo!
If not, let me ask everyone, would you watch a porn if it included Paige, Sonny, and Nia Jax? I would never watch a porn with Nia Jax in it. That's unfortunate. Oh shit! That guy scared the shit out of me. That guy appeared out of nowhere. Alright, here comes some mass bullshittery here. Dude, I get in more trouble with this shotgun. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, what? This damn door. This is gonna be a risk. Oh, he's throwing grenades. Oh, come on. Are you kidding
Your face
me?
is fucking classic.
Oh, yeah, it gets better. Can I have a drink now? Sit the fuck down.
You're gonna start doing what I do. Game? Come on, game.
Yep. No, it gets better. Don't worry. We're halfway through, and this is where the bullshittery picks up. I'm pretty sure either someone's trying to get through that door or his body's... Nope, you can't shoot the barrels. You know what? We're not going to shoot the door. Let's grenade the door. Well, apparently a grenade was not enough to blast the door. Now we use Mr.
So, you don't have a name for your gun?
Hello? Hell no. You do?
Can I throw it in there?
Yeah.
Hey God. I thought it was gonna be a... This is my favorite. I was so worried about dying there. See, that's the same weather alert that's been going on the whole game. Killers. Chump. Oh shit! No! No! This guy comes running. Oh, there he is.
What the
I don't know
fuck
why
is
that guy went
floating?
flying either. Anybody see that guy floating in mid? Now he's dead in midair. What happened there? The nicely dressed young man was in the photos. I can't see where this is even coming from. I'm gonna have to get my sniper rifle. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, look at this. I'm just curious. Yeah, that's what I thought. Him in the grenade in there and he got stuck. That was good shit. Oh, it's not hitting anything. Oh. I think you have to walk off this balcony and then, but if they attack me while I'm on this thing, I hit the wrong button because my controls are different. So just a director's note right there, I had to constantly change my controls in the game to use the D-pad when walking on catwalks or tight walking areas, because the analog stick, when you press up, you would literally go diagonal and it would not walk correctly. So I had to always change my controls just for these parts, and then the jump button got mirrored to the other side of the controller, leaving the shoot button to where the jump button used to be, and that is why I fucking killed myself right there.
Welcome to my torment from God of War.
Why would they not put a checkpoint there? This game is just... Oh, my controls are fucked again. Oh shit, I blew him so hard that... I shouldn't have said that.
The elevator lobby.
Thank God.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us assistance.
Oh. Oh my God, how is this possible? I clearly threw the grenade in there so many times. That do it? Oh shit. Oh shit, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh no! It's going down! Boom! Fuck this game. By the way, no direction. I just assume shoot the cable lines. By the way, props to Shale here for the excellent sound clipping on this. That's why it made it into this reel. What a way to go. Yeah. Fatality or something. IGN, I think it got like a 9.3 in 2001 when it came out. So my rating for this game, after played it and put up with that, thanks to TP Poker, like a 5 or 6 out of 10. This game was bad at some points. And I'm going off of this PS4 port. The PS2 one may not have had these issues, but the crackling, the audio dropouts, the freezing, it's a poor port and it sucks. So 5 or 6 out of 10. And the game was just ridiculous at times. There you go, that's it. That is the end of the video, and it will go live
Damn.
on the YouTube channel this coming next
awesome.
week. What did you think?
That was great. Just your face. It just you're like, yeah.
Shell kept always saying your looks are priceless during those. Thank you, Chronicle.
they really
so
are.
Your looks are priceless when you die like that, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll capture some of them, on the video, because everybody's thinking I'm getting like really pissed off. I do get annoyed at the game. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
yeah,
I cannot convey how shitty the controls were when you're using the analog stick to walk on a cliff or on a tight area. It's play the game. If you're in the area, come on over and play the game, please, because I would love for you to be like, you know what, Slash, you were right. When are we going to see some multiplayer collabs? Funny you mentioned that, Chronicle. All month of October on Friday, Harmack and I are going to be playing Resident Evil 5.
That's right. Never played it before, so this will be fun.
It is a co-op game. Harmack's played most Resident Evils except I think 4.
I haven't played. I haven't played 3. I haven't played 4. I haven't played 5. The rest I've played.
So we will be collabing actually all month of October for /tober.
Yeah.
On Friday.
For Harmoween.
For Harmoween. It's a Harmoween /tober collab.
That's
and
right.
then at the last Friday of the month, which would be, I'm just looking ahead here, the 28th. So we'll be playing on the 7th, 14th, 21th. Actually, fuck that. We're going to do it on November 4th. It's going to be a late state of the streams.
Yeah.
7, 14, 21, and 28th. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 5. And then that should give us enough time, I think, to get through it.
Yep.
So tune in for that. That's going to be a fun one. And like always, we'll still read the chat, talk about shit.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of deaths, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So hope you guys will like that.
Please get your clip hands ready.
We both started new games. Harmack, as he mentioned, is playing The Last of Us and Last of Us 2. And I will be playing the Dark Pictures Anthology series, which, if you're not familiar with that is by the makers of Until Dawn. It's a choose-your-own-adventure type game where you get to kill off annoying people that you don't like in the game. So I'm going to let the chat help me decide who stays, who goes, who dies.
There you go.
So,
nice.
Hopefully we're going to hit up all 3 of those. They're only like 2 to 3 hour games, I think. So hopefully we're going to hit up all 3 of those during the month. And then the leftover time, we're going to play Alan Wake Remastered. Because nothing like going from a Remedy Max Payne game to a Remedy Alan Wake game, which I hope is a lot better.
Can only hope, man.
Tune in for that. Real quick before we go, I want to plug one last thing if I could. We got some new merch.
Yes. It's awesome.
I want to show you guys this.
Very awesome.
Before we go here, first of all, I want to thank Scales 175. You guys don't know this about Scales, but Scales is a model. You know him. You know him from popular streams like twitch.tv/Scales175. You should give him a follow. But Scales also he's a model on the side. He does modeling. He's a very handsome guy, a very handsome fella, and he helped us. He helped us with this collab. He's got a girlfriend, Harmack. You got to be careful. We don't,
That's right. That's right. You can look, but you can't touch.
But here's the slashstreams.com/merch. Will take you here. You can buy some SlashStreams coffee mug. Some SlashStreams t-shirts and hoodies are available. But we got some new stuff for October. We got the Harmack Ultra t-shirt. You can, if you love Mick Ultra, you can wear the shirt in style. Also, good old DM. This was a design and a name from him, which is where we need to talk about the controversy over this. The Harmomaniac t-shirt is now available. You get that
yes, it is.
Small, medium, extra large, and 2X. We do not have a Harmack size. I apologize.
Nope.
But that's a Harmomaniac t-shirt. And we also have the new /tober t-shirt. This will only be for sale during the month of October. After October 31st, it's being discontinued. So get your limited edition /tober tee. Wear it and support the channel. Same thing.
There you go.
The Harmamaniac one will probably be sold for a while. Also, if you drink a lot of beer, there's the Harmack Ultra Beer Jar.
There you go.
To any old person that looks like a mason jar, but to Harmack,
hell yeah,
just like his house shorts, this is a mason jar with a straw. You put beer in there, and there you go.
Have at it, boys.
When you buy the mug, you get a free straw with every purchase.
Don't say we didn't give you nothing.
Beer mugs with a straw can't beat it. And if they don't include the straw, I'll send you one for free.
There you go.
I got plenty of straws upstairs. I'll send you one for free.
Each individually wrapped. How about that?
In case you're wondering, every purchase does benefit us. If you buy a Harmack shirt, Harmack will get the proceeds, I guess you could call it. Which we're honestly not making that much off these things, but
no.
If you want to support by wearing it out and showing your friends and having them ask you, what the fuck's a Harmamaniac? Well, there you go. You can do that by supporting the channel. Zed asked about, Rochelle rather, asked about hats. Yes, I'm going to put a hat on the store probably around the 1st. So you can buy a hat if you prefer. What about the Discord for more shirt ideas? Yes, if you have a shirt idea, go to slashstreams.com/Discord, and we're going to have a channel, a merch channel, where you can put all your ideas in there that you have. We've had a couple came in today. I can't get to them from here, but they're doozies, let me tell you. We may or may not have a League of Virgins t-shirt coming.
Oh, nice.
So keep that. And we've also got a Phil t-shirt on the way, I believe, as well. Somebody sent me a design for UNC Phil.
So, is that the pickle?
A pickle needs to go on it for sure. Yes. So
yeah.
But that's the lineup for October, though, just so you guys know.
That's awesome.
So there you have it. Real quick, the controversy with Harmack, by the way, is Harmack. Yeah. I've had a grievance filed against you by good old DM. He said that you had a contest last year to change your channel name. And good old DM's name was picked. He was supposed to get the t-shirt that the Harmamaniac logo went on. And you have still not apparently sent him that shirt. Now the shirts are available.
I'll send him a shirt.
He's going to get a shirt.
I will send you a shirt, buddy. Do you want... I don't know if it comes in white, but if it does...
I think there's white, black, or white. I think there's white, gray, or tan, maybe? I don't know.
Let's see. Gray, or black, I think.
Hang on. Let me check right now.
So he can see the 3 different types.
I will tell you. It comes in black or white. No, sport gray. I don't know if I like it on the gray though. I mean, I guess it would show.
I think it stands out more on the black, but
yeah, I definitely think on the black it would look better.
Yeah.
He's saying black XL Harmamaniac.
Black XL, he said.
There you go. There you go.
Fine.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for us tonight. Extra late one for you.
There you go.
Give us a follow. Harmack Ultra is his name. Give him a follow on Twitch. If you're here, you're already on my channel, so follow SlashStreamsLive. Just hit that follow button down there. Follow Skills175. Who else streams around here? Chronicle 2001. Give him a follow. And I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will.
Harmaween. It's all coming. So we'll see you next week. Give me a little bit. Good old DM. I'm going to try. There it goes. I don't know what happened. It was a blip.
You had a big internet spike there.
There was a blip.
Blip in the system.
Damn, it started a whole new stream too. Damn, I'm going to have to combine these. Yeah, I'm getting a pipe fixed over here. A leaky pipe. When you turn on the faucet outside,
yeah,
it leaks a little bit, so I'm getting that fixed tomorrow. Anyway. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you
guys later
on Monday.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Weekend.